welcome to the Divine Masculine reading. If you join me at the Divine Feminine, you know that it was starting off as a mirror reading and then it didn't happen that way. Was told no, and we found out why, and now we're here. And beautiful things are happening. We are expanding with the Queen of Pentacles energy in order to create a new within the void. And it's the connection to the masculine and feminine with this new moon energy that's with Capricorn. And it's allowing us to expand from the devil energies, that annular solar eclipse. And this full moon in Gemini has really allowed us to connect the two tetrahedrons. We're going to have moon sign readings and then the solar eclipse. Not the solar eclipse. I'm so excited for that annular solar eclipse reading. We're going to have our winter solstice special. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. I got to get down here, guys. Hold on. Eight of Pentacles. So the masculine is in growth. Growing on your spiritual quest. This is connecting to the sun. This is connecting to the sun and expanding, and this is also connected to our roots and our new patterning. And when we put an end to our old karmic patterning that's keeping us bonded to the devil energies and not allowing us to create with our new patterns of the light that are creating healing. And look at that, the Prince of Cups. And there is transformation. I love that there's the serpent within the cup and it's going to transform. It's about the transformation on the Hangman, and now we have the energies of the Chariot. A place that was not there before, of a path, because something was let go, and there's a third eye activation. And we know we're connected to spirit here in the grandest way possible. Like, that's an eagle. That eagle is directing our chariot with the Princess of Swords. There's a raise in vibration there. Oh, and the Lovers with the Four of Pentacles and the Tower, and that's what it is. With this Tower, it's connected to the Princess of Swords. And this Princess of Swords is connected to the expansion within the cup, the connection between the masculine and feminine. There's not a disconnect. We're not in the ego games. We're not blaming, hurt, fighting. We're not caught in conflict with the Five of Wands, Five of Swords energy. What we're doing is we're telling our truths and we're cutting away what's lower vibrational. It's heart-centered to raise our vibration. And this space actually is where the connection begins. And it's through the dark to the light, and then there's the Lovers. It's the truth to the cup, the sword of clarity, the connection to the divine. And we have the cosmic egg, we have the bird, we have the lion. We've faced our fears, we've transformed, and there's the serpent again. Now the serpent's 3 times within these 3 cards. This is all about transformation. And it's connected to the Four of Pentacles, our solar plexus, where we get our personal power, and this is connection to our divine blueprints, our patterning. And the connection to the 4 elements. And the Tower is here because what's lower vibrational is being knocked out for us, and that's how we're expanding with the sun and connecting to the sun. And now here we go. 4 cards with serpents in it. The serpent has now transformed, and this serpent has got the head of a lion and is connected to strength. The card of Leo. The expansion with the firepower. The strength to transform through all this that's being burnt away, and this needs to be burnt away. We know this is the energy of the forest burning down. And what's been within this forest is connected to the devil energies, and we're burning that away. A deeper connection to spirit. And we know when the towers hit, that's when we're really, really connected. And that allows third eye activations and expansions. And we know we're doing sacral chakra, solar plexus, root healing, because we're reconnecting with the earth star, and it has to do with the recalibration to the heart, the throat. We have our third eye activations crown, and we're blowing through the roof to the soul star. Okay. We have the Wheel and the Four of Cups. So here with the Lovers, the wheel is turning. We're expanding. We're in flow. We're connecting. Something is changing here. Something is shifting. And it has to do with our emotions. With the emotions from the Four of Cups. And that's how we're doing solar plexus healing within this Four of Pentacles energy. We're connecting to our stagnancy within the cup, because we know the serpent is connected to the hangman and the energy of the hangman. So we must remove what's no longer serving us. And this is connected to the moon. The moon is helping us to cleanse. And this is a deep connection to the sun, the Holy Trinity. You know, there's a tetrahedron within this Wheel of Fortune card. It's right here. It's very faint, but it's right here. We're connecting because of what's being removed from this Four of Cups, because we're remembering this is our sorrows, rather than getting lost in them and stuck in them and the ego games. We're creating anew, and it's getting in touch with our divine blueprints, a new path. And there it is. There's the card that they showed me, that the masculine is creating with the Two of Cups. And I spoke about that in the Divine Feminine message. And that's where Divine Feminine got the Lovers. And here's where the connection is being built. The Seven of Swords. So we are moving away from conflict within to create connection thanks to the moon and the water energies. This is the thought to our emotions. This is connected to Aquarius, the energy of Aquarius. And this is the sword. This is the sword that's connected to justice in the feminine's reading, and how our heart is being put within the scales. The heart is helping us. Our heart is helping us balance our scales, and we've allowed change. We have created flow. Yin and yang in flow. And there is now 5 cards with serpents in them. We're no longer eating our own tail. We're transforming here. And that's what's happened here. That's why we have that eagle driving our chariot. It's because we're transforming. This is beautiful, Divine Masculine. This is absolutely beautiful. And it's connected to the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. And the Princess of Cups. Because here's where the dolphin energy is being created. It's really, well, or even, not even created, but achieved. The dolphin energy is being achieved within the Princess of Cups, and she's connected to the Queen. So this is using the Queen of Cups energy, that nurturer, being connected to the oneness, our gifts, the animals, our expansions, spirit, and now we connect to Mother Earth, nature. I love that she has that tortoise in her cup. And that's what we're doing. We're being there for other animals and species, but we're also being there for ourselves, and we're not compromising ourselves. We're not compromising our holistic health and healing. We let go of what we need to let go of. We are blossoming. We're blossoming with the energy of the sun. And it's connected to the Ace of Pentacles and the 10. And there it is. So divine masculine and divine feminine both creating the 10 of cups through the Ace of Pentacles. That's the key. This is the connection where we get the clarity, the connection and the clarity. And it's through that sword that's connected to the moon, and it's connected to our emotions. And we're allowing heart-centered expansions. And this is connected to the Queen of Cups. This Ace of Pentacles is connected to the Queen of Cups and the energy that's being expanded with here. She's part of the gift. She's part of the opening of the gift to the 10 of Cups. And now we have achieved what we set out to achieve. We understand where our personal power comes from, and it's through freedom of the light. And this is emotional freedom, divine masculine. This is very healing. And there it's been created from the 8 to the 2. And it's through connection. It's through connection and abundance between the masculine, feminine child, body, mind, soul, the heavens, the earth, and ourselves. And this is where you connect back to the masculine energy, the Prince of Wands, on the path of the moon. And that's thanks to all this lovely Sagittarius energy. All right, let's just see what is being activated here. We have the 5 of Wands, so we're healing here. We're ending strife. We're battling back to expand, to create holistic health, and that's what the King of Cups is doing. I mean, the King of Cups, the Prince of Cups is doing. What? Well, there's the wheel. Let's see what's happening, and the moon. Okay, and we have the 5 of Cups and the universe. This is what's happening. We're healing here from our disappointments, from our sorrows. Once again with the cups. And on the path of the moon, we are expanding. There's the serpent. There's the serpent we are expanding with right there, right now. Right there. We're expanding with that serpent energy. We're transforming, and there's the third eye. Third eye activations. And this is where we become anew. This is enlightenment. This is incredible. This is incredible, divine masculine. This is enlightenment. This is expansion. This is one of the most beautiful expansions I've ever seen. And I feel you're connected to the grid. You're creating with new patterns, new templates. And this is building new earth. Now, this is building new earth. And all these emotions that were stagnant and keeping you held down, you're releasing them. You're releasing them. You can see, my goodness. Right here. Look at through the figures in the corner. Look at all the water they're spewing. It's a release in order to expand. And it's to begin anew and transform that serpent to the eagle. The eagle, and the wheel turns. The wheel turns. And there it is again. Masks removed because of connection and the Queen of Wands. Death and transformation. Creating new patterns. Through rebirth. The ending of karmic patterning that's creating wounds. And the 10 of Cups. And there's the connection. We've shifted. We've shifted. There's the connection of the two tetrahedrons. And you can see the rainbow light activation. But you can also see the square that we're creating with. The hexagon. The masculine shape. And we've connected the two tetrahedrons. There it is, right there. Swiftness. And the Prince of Wands. We've come full circle. There's so many confirming cards within here. This is beautiful. What a beautiful expansion. It's literally expanding. Everything we came here to do. Wow. That is incredible. All right. Let's just get our message. And there it is. It's that one right there. That is freedom. Child of the light. Child of the light. There is a divine light that does not cast a shadow, nor does it cast judgment, even though it reveals truth, a truth that is sometimes hard to acknowledge and requires that we change our ways. True divine light is healing. It is unifying. It brings hope and illuminates the way. Other sorts of light exist on this planet that are not so pure, nor so helpful. Those sorts of light may appear stunningly bright, yet in effect create separation and increase ego. You can recognize genuine divine presence not by how dazzling it may appear at first, but by what your devotion to that divine light evokes in your heart and your world. Trust your feelings over appearances. Move away from influences that create fear, negativity, or doubt in you. Reach out for what uplifts your heart. Spiritual protection is being offered. Refuse to be dazzled by ego masquerading as something spiritual. Through your prayers and efforts, spiritual light has been accumulating on the inner planes, even though you may not sense it consciously yet. There will be an intersection of events and circumstances in your physical world, though which that light shall pour forth and manifest itself as grace. Pour forth. Continue with your spiritual devotion. There is something truly good to come of it. And the spiritual guidance. In the Incan tradition, it is the physical sun and the spiritual present inherent in the sun's life-giving energy. It is being who is one with who is a child of the sun. In the esoteric mystery schools, solar child and solar angel are terms for the soul, the deeper aspect of us that is connected to the spiritual light. That's beautiful. Solar child and solar soul. This oracle brings you understanding that there is a new depth of soul connection opening up for you. We enter with such a sacred process through a challenge known in spiritual traditions as initiation. There's so many serpents in here. Definitely there's an initiation going down. When we are faced with a deep unknowing, which is what happens when we are growing spiritually and moving through a spiritual initiation, we have outgrown what our minds are capable of providing. We need some more knowledge, more wisdom, more light so that we can find our way through the darkness of initiation and into the blessings of new life waiting on the other side of the process. When we turn our attention to the soul instead of applying logic and intellect to figure out yet another doomed plan to conquer the evolution in the spiritual path, we gain comfort. And guys, this is really now not using the masculine energy, it's using the feminine in order to create with restoring wholeness and equality of the soul. It allows us to bear the uncertainty of when, according to a greater vision, there is something that we cannot know the answer to, at least for now, giving us patience so that we can learn how to feel our soul connection more deeply and grow into the wisdom of the answers we need. We stop fumbling about of the library of intellect and instead seek out the answer from the source that can provide it, which is the illuminated temple of our own soul. And it's all about the element of the unexpected at a soul level. The solar festival of Inte was a celebration of new life, which was held at the start of a new planting season. It is realistic to cultivate hope and cheerfulness, both of nurture of the heart, especially during initiation. And this foretells of a positive conclusion of any initiation of the soul. If you or a loved one have been plagued by a dark and depressing thoughts, this oracle brings spiritual intervention of joyful light. But you must open your heart and your home to it. And you must acknowledge as a child of the light. That's the power there. Acknowledge the child of the child, the wonder of creation, the light. Like, whoa, wow. And feel that. Acknowledge it. Rest in the divine light within, imagining that you can peer into your soul and be warmed by the light and life of the inner sun that shines within your soul, which is the true light of the Great Spirit, that place of inner peace, luminous love, and safe refuge. It can proceed with boldness, patience, wisdom, and hope. And this is asking you to cultivate a sense of self-worth, and that's what this solar plexus healing is all about. You are the light. Remember, shine, we need you. So it's not just within you. You are the light and shine. So the healing process. When you are ready, say the following invocation aloud. I affirm the light within me. I call for the true light of the divine to shine bright and clear, showing the way on earth. I am the light and the light is within me. I trust my soul and the spiritual light within the guides that guides me always. May the light in all hearts be stirred into awakening with unconditional love, grace, and mercy, so be it. You have completed your healing process. But this is also too about doing joyful movements, prayer and joyful movements, things that make you feel joy. I want to thank you guys for joining me. Really, I can't believe how incredible these readings have been. And I mean, just this alone, and I just happen to have the feminines right here because I thought I was doing a mirror reading and haven't cleaned it up. This is, you see the two dolphins there in the background with the feminine. With the card from the feminines, the lovers. And what the masculine is creating, how that's connected. And then we have got the message of our heart, how that's connected here. We're connecting that sword to our heart. I want to thank you guys for joining me. Much love and healing vibes sent your way to create with today. And thanks for bearing with me while I can't talk. I'm really still going through my own purification process and getting my system rebooted to start anew. And I have been having trouble keeping this connected. And I still really want caffeine. But I'm staying called to stay on my path, what I'm feeling called to do, as we're all unique. And I really appreciate you guys bearing with me. Thank you. Take care. And see you at your moon sign reading and that winter solstice, because it's time to plant our seeds anew. Season's about to change.